Great morning, Ali, Andy. Hope you're well.
Great, we're in good form, Mark. Thanks for joining us. Well, I don't see them as title contenders, to be brutally honest with you. However, you'll probably be better placed to me in terms of you're in top of it and see a lot more of United. Are they title contenders, mate?
I'd love to say yes, but absolutely not. I think there's not a United fan out there at the moment that's not going to be realistic about this. I'd be very happy to be fourth place contenders looking at the quality of teams this season. The Aston Villas, Spurs, I know have dropped a little bit, but that's injury based. I think Brighton are still a fantastic side. Injuries, Newcastle, who knows what they're going to do in Newcastle if they can do those loans with the Saudi league. So I think we've got a great league at the moment, and I think it's about expectation and reality. Man United are going through a really difficult time off the pitch with this sale, which is still rumbling on. I think you've got to be realistic. We're nowhere near the quality of Manchester City, and so I don't think we're anywhere near Liverpool and Arsenal either.
Mark, what are you seeing lately though? What are you putting down this little run that you're on at the minute, which has been better? What have you seen that really impresses you there?
I think, it might be a little bit controversial because I remember a few weeks ago, Erik Ten Hag was under pressure. Whether that was right or not, he was under pressure. And then you look at the last six Premier League games, he's won five of them. And any United fan will tell you, we haven't really played good football for a few years, and we've not really done it under Ten Hag. But he's got this amazing talent of just, in the blink of an eye, he's won 5 out of 6. And he did it last year to get third as well. And I think that you can't put pressure on a manager that has that ability to do that. And people will point at, well, you're beating teams in the bottom half. But Pochettino at Spurs made a career out of this. He used to get top 4 every year, struggled against the bigger teams, but, brushed aside the with all due respect, the smaller side. So, yeah, we're playing sort of survival football in a way. Everton should have scored 3 or 4, I thought, at the weekend, but they didn't. And Man United were clinical. And that's what we've done. There's big tests to come in December. But I think Ten Hag deserves credit because not many managers, I'm sure you lads would know, have that ability. Because apparently he was losing the dressing room a few weeks ago, and you don't lose the dressing room winning 5 out of 6.
Mark, tell me, Andy and I were obviously, like everybody else yesterday, absolutely raving about that goal after 3 minutes. From a United perspective, right, I stuck it immediately into my top 3 Premier League goals of all time. I maybe got a little bit carried away. I had it better than Wayne Rooney's against City. I had it better than Gareth Bale's. Am I right or wrong? Because it was some goal.
Yeah, I mean, look, the greatest thing about that goal is, I don't know how about you guys and anyone listening, is when I watch a goal now, my brain is computed to think about VAR.
Yeah.
And that's really sad. That goal was so good, I didn't think about VAR at all. I was just like, my God.
Good point.
And that's there's a bigger conversation there, isn't there, about football, because what a beautiful moment it was. I've had so many people message me yesterday who are Villa fans, Liverpool fans, saying, look, fair play, it's a great goal. And I would have said that about my biggest rival. It was a moment of beauty, and I think that's why we watch football. Where would I rank it? You know what? I saw a few yesterday, and I was actually with Dave Watson, who used to be in goal for Barnsley, and he mentioned Trevor Sinclair's goal in the FA Cup, which was magnificent. Occasion, Rooney and Bale are better, but technically, I think Garnacho's is the best.
We had Teddy Sheringham on yesterday, Mark, and Teddy was raving about the Van Persie one, the volley that dropped over his shoulder.
Yeah.
So I mean, which was a great goal. But you put Garnacho above that.
Well, we've been spoiled. I mean, I remember Tony Yeboah scoring a couple of absolute bangers, and Paul Scholes against Villa, where it just dropped to the edge of the box. But overhead kicks, I mean, I'm not an expert, but I just think the technique, I didn't expect him to do it. I didn't think he could do it. And then when he did do it, like I said, it was just absolute breathtaking.
Yeah.
Mark, moving on, tough game for United, obviously, and Turkey. How do you see it going?
Yeah, I mean, we're sort of thinking about Newcastle on Saturday, and then we've got this massive game tomorrow night against Galatasaray, where if we don't win, we're probably playing Thursday night football. So it's an enormous game. Marcus Rashford can't play. Rasmus Højlund might be injured. But I just get the feeling we'll go and do it, because I think we're in that sort of survival mode at the moment, where I think some people think about, oh, are we going to play well? Probably not. Probably won't play well. But I just think at the moment we're sort of getting the rub of the green, putting the bodies on the line, clearing things off the line. Onana's playing a bit better. Galatasaray were really open at Old Trafford as well, and we played terrible. So I'm thinking if they're a bit open again, the crowd's the problem. United away from home is the problem. But I'm going to stay positive. I just got a feeling that Newcastle's a different game. I'm not going to be positive about that. But I think Galatasaray we need to win. And as I said, Ten Hag has this amazing tendency to pull out wins when people think he won't.
Yep, Tim McChill, thanks for your time this morning, mate. Enjoy your football
Cheers,
over the next couple of days.
Mark.
That was Mark, and Mark is writing an exclusive column for talksport.com.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.